NASCAR's next-gen car is sparking a firestorm of debate among fans and drivers alike. What was meant to be a revolutionary upgrade for the sport has instead become a lightning rod for criticism, with legends like Dale Earnhardt Jr. leading the charge. But here's where it gets controversial. The very features designed to modernize the car are now being called out for straying too far from the soul of stock car racing. Let's dive into the details and the drama. Dale Earnhardt Jr., a former driver and team owner, has been vocal about his frustrations with the next-gen car's design. He specifically targets three components: the diffuser, low-profile tires, and brakes that barely fade. According to him, these elements strip the car of its stock identity. The diffuser, a common feature in high-performance track cars, generates downforce but feels out of place in a vehicle meant to mimic production models. Meanwhile, the low-profile tires, common in sports cars, hide grip levels from drivers, making it harder to gauge handling. And the brakes, which don't fade under short bursts of stress, disrupt traditional race strategies. Earnhardt's blunt take: would I have ever built a NASCAR stock car with a diffuser? No. I wouldn't have put a low-profile tire on it and changed the sidewall so drivers can't feel the tire, don't know where the limited grip is, and can't trust it. And this is the part most people miss. The car's flaws aren't just technical, they're philosophical. Earnhardt argues that the next-gen car prioritizes track performance over the raw, unpredictable feel of a true stock car. He even jokes about the futility of criticizing a design that's already set in stone. It's bought and paid for. There's no change coming, so if you know that nothing's going to change, they ain't taking the diffuser off. They're not changing the tire. And if you know that, then what good is it to sit here on this podcast and bash about it? The backlash isn't limited to Earnhardt. Kyle Larson, a top-tier driver, claims the car has stifled his potential. He famously stated that if he was still driving the 2021 Gen 6 car, he'd have 50 Cup Series wins by now. Denny Hamlin added fuel to the fire by accusing NASCAR of inadequate testing. He revealed that the car wasn't ready for its 2022 debut, with teams scrambling to adapt just 2 months before the first race. The result? A vehicle so unpassable that horsepower was cranked up from 500 to 670 to salvage excitement. So where do we go from here? Is the next-gen car a bold step forward for NASCAR, or a misstep that's alienating its roots? And should the sport prioritize innovation over tradition, even if it means it losing the stock feel? We'd love to hear your take. Drop a comment and let us know if you think the next-gen car is a win or a washout.